As a traveling professional, I am one that can testify to the advantages of traveling, but also to the disadvantages of this lifestyle. In this video, I'd like to talk about some things that I think are important. Many people focus so much on the glitz and glamour, and no one really talks about the struggle that we endure. So in this short video, I'm just gonna reference a few things, and if you would like to hear more, please leave a comment saying more, and we can get into it. Thank you so much for joining me. I recently took a nursing contract and I forgot a lot of fundamental things. In this video, I will address a few things I think are important. Let's dig in. Welcome, welcome. We are gonna discuss things you should be considering when you are preparing for a new travel contract. So the first thing I think anybody should think about when they first start a contract is your why. Why are you doing it? Some people travel for the money, some people travel for convenience, other people travel for pleasure. So depending on your why of why you're traveling will play a part in the other things I'm going to discuss. I have a friend whose mother was sick at one point in time, and so they ended up taking a travel contract in the city where their mother was living so that they could be there to help take care of her. And then, like I said, you have other people who have financial goals, so they look at places that's paying the most, and then they determine where they're going to go from that. And then you have other people, it's like, you know what, I'm ready to travel, I'm ready to see the country or world, and so they travel based off of that. So your why is going to be important to establish first. Whenever you decide on a hospital or an area that you want to work at and you get sent a list of the multiple hospitals that is in that area, you want to go on Facebook or somewhere where they have nursing boards and type in that hospital and see what other travelers are saying about that location and how they liked it and their experience, so that you can know if that is some place that is for you. And then I would also recommend looking up the area, depending on your ethnicity, looking up, the crime rate, your population, and just the news of what's going on in that area, just to make sure you're safe. So after you consider that, I would recommend a person having at least 4 or 5 companies that you work with. That way you can kind of compare pricing. With that being said, any savvy traveler will tell you you need to work with more than one company. Yes, it can be daunting doing all those applications, but it will benefit you in the long run. I want to go to, I don't know, Tennessee, and the one travel company that you work with don't have any contracts in Tennessee, but one of your other 2 companies do. And so you can, pick and choose which company you want to go with based off and see. Some people ask about the bill rate. I never really got all off into that. But some people that are very savvy with their traveling, they want to know the bill rate and other things. They're able to negotiate their contracts and their pricing because they're savvy travelers. Consider your initial startup. With your initial startup, you'll have to consider your transportation. You'll also have to consider your housing expenses, work supplies. I said a lot here. I do have more information of things that you should be considering to talk about to your recruiter moving forward in this process. And if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below and say more. I would happily make another video that is explaining what I just discussed in more detail, and also bring up other topics that I think one should consider before taking a travel contract. Be blessed.